All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for more of our virtual deer. As we know, Star has just woken up from a very unpleasant dream about the passing of Natasha. She's having flashbacks as her town is pretty much in a war zone at this point, with gunshots firing out and people just trying to be safe. As you can imagine, the riots sort of reflects. If you remember our discussion about Tupac and the definition of thug life, the hate you give, and they have little infants F's everyone, while in general, the hate you give affects us all. So this people's anger over the racist violence is sometimes it's leading them to destroy their own community. So it's affecting all of them. And Maverick was guarding his store. We know that things were a little uncertain there. So we're about to find out what happens next. I jolt awake. Seven bangs his fist against my door. I don't know about you, but I love how Seven cares for his sister. He doesn't text normal, and he doesn't wake people up normal either. We're leaving in 10. My heart beats against my chest like it's trying to get out. You're fine, I remind myself. It's Seven's stupid butt. Leaving for what? I ask him. Basketball at the park. It's the last Saturday of the month, right? Isn't this what we always do? So Seven just wants life to continue as normal, and Star's forgotten they always have a family basketball game. But the riots and stuff, like Pop said, that stuff happened on the East. We're good over here. Plus, the news said it's quiet this morning. What if somebody knows I'm the witness? What if they know that it's my fault that cop hasn't been arrested? What if we come across some cops and they know who I am? It'll be all right, Seven says, like he read my mind. I promise. Now get your lazy butt up so I can kill you on the court. If it's possible to be a sweet butthole, that's Seven. I get out of bed and put on my basketball shorts, LeBron jersey, and my 13s like Jordan wore before he left the Bulls. I comb my hair into a ponytail. Seven waits for me at the front door, spinning the basketball between his hands. I snatch it from him. Like you know what to do with it, he says. We'll see about that. Nice playful between brother and sister. I holler to let Mama and Daddy know we'll be back later and leave. At first, Garden Heights looks the same, but a couple of blocks away, at least 5 police cars speed by. Smoke lingers in the air, making everything look hazy. It stinks, too. Remember, they had gas masks going on. We make it to Rose Park. Some king lords sit in a gray Escalade across the street, and the younger ones on the park merry-go-round. Long as we don't bother them, they won't bother us. Rose Park occupies a whole block, and a tall chain-link fence surrounds it. I'm not sure what it's protecting. The graffiti on the basketball court, the rusting playground equipment, the benches that way too many babies have been made on, or the liquor bottles, cigarette butts, and trash that litter the grass. So just that description of this park, you can imagine what it's like and the kind of people and behaviors that go on here. Usually you think of parks as a safe place for kids. This one sounds a little questionable. We're right near the basketball courts, but the entrance to the park is on the other side of the block. I toss the ball to Seven and climb the fence. I used to jump down from the top, but one fall and a sprained ankle stopped me from doing that again. When I get over the fence, Seven tosses the ball to me and climbs. Khalil, Natasha, and I used to take a shortcut through the park at school. We'd run up the slides, spin on the merry-go-round till we were dizzy, and try to swing higher than one another. Oh, the good times, the innocence of childhood. I try to forget all that as I check the ball to Seven. First to 30? 40, he says, knowing well that he'll be lucky if he gets 20 points. He can't play ball, just like Daddy can't play ball. As if to prove it, Seven dribbles using the palm of his hand. You're supposed to use your fingertips. Then this fool shoots for a 3. The ball bounces off the rim. Of course, I grab it and look at him. Weak. You knew that wasn't going in. Whatever. Play the game. 5 minutes in, I have 10 points to his 2, and I basically gave him those. I fake left, make a quick right and a smooth crossover, and go for the 3. That baby goes in nicely. This girl's got game. Seven makes a T with his hands. He pants harder than I do, and I'm the one who used to have asthma. Time out. Water break. I wipe my forehead with my arm. The sun glares on the court already. How about we call it? No, I got some game in me. I got to get my angles right. Angles? This is ball, Seven, not selfies. Hey, yo, some boy calls. We turned around. and my breath catches. Oh no. There are two of them. They look 13, 14 years old and are wearing green Celtics jerseys, another basketball team. Garden disciples, no doubt. They cross the courts coming straight for us. So, garden disciples, again, rival gangs. The tallest one steps to 7. You kingin'? I can't even take this fool seriously. His voice squeaks. Daddy says there's a trick to telling OGs from young Gs besides their age. OGs don't start stuff, they finish it. Young Gs always start stuff. Nah, I'm neutral, 7 says. Ain't King your daddy? The shorter one asks. No, he's just messing with my mama. It don't even matter, the tall one flicks out a pocket knife. Hand your stuff over. Sneakers, phones, everything. Rule of the garden. If it doesn't involve you, it doesn't have anything to do with you. Period. The King Lords and the Escalade see everything going down. Since we don't claim their set, we don't exist. But the boy in the merry-go-round runs around, runs over, and pushes the garden disciples back. He lifts up his shirt, flashing his piece, so his gun. We got a problem? They back up. Yeah, we got a problem, the shorter one says. You sure? Last time I checked, Rose Park was King territory. He looks toward the Escalade. The King Lords inside nod at us, a simple way of asking if things are cool. We nod back. All right, the tall GD, again, garden disciple, says. We got you. The GDs leave the same way they came. The younger King Lord slaps palms with 7. You straight, bro? He asks. Yeah. Good looking out, Vontae. I can't lie. He is kind of cute. Hey, just because I have a boyfriend doesn't mean I can't look. And as much as Chris drools over Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, and Amber Rose, I dare him to get mad at me for looking. On a side note, my boyfriend clearly has a type. This Vontae guy's around my age, a little taller, with a big afro puff and the faint signs of a mustache. He has some nice lips, too, real plump and soft. I've looked at them too long. He licks them and smiles. I had to make sure you and Lil Mama were okay. That ruins it. Don't call me by a nickname if you don't know me. Yeah, we're fine, I say. Them GDs helped you out anyway? He tells 7. She was killing you out there, or out here. Oh man, shut up, 7 says. This is my sister Star. Oh yeah, the guy says. You the one who work up in Big Mav's store, ain't you? Like I said, I get that all the time. Yep, that's me. Star, this is Devontae, 7 says. He's one of King's boys. Devontae. So this is the dude Kenya fought over? Again, this is back at the party when the story first began. There was a fight over Devontae. This is Devontae. Yeah, that's me. He looks at me from head to toe and licks his lips again. You heard about me or something? All that lip licking, not cute. Yeah, I've heard about you. And you may want to, pardon me, yeah, I've heard about you. And you may want to get some chapstick if your lips are that dry, since you're licking them so much. Oh, it's like that? What she means is, thanks for helping us out, 7 says, even though that's not what I meant. We appreciate it. It's all good. Them fools running around here because the riot's happening on their side. It's too hot for them over there. What you doing in the park this early anyway? 7 asks. He shoves his hands in his pockets and shrugs. Posted up. You know how it go. He's a D-boy. Kenya really knows how to pick them. Anyway, anytime drug dealing gangbangers are your type, you've got some serious issues. Well, King is her daddy. I heard about your brother, 7 says. I'm sorry, man. Dalvin was a cool dude. Devontae kicks at a pebble on the court. Thanks, Mom. Or thanks. Mom's taking it real hard. That's why I'm here. I had to get out of the house. Dalvin? Devontae? I tilt my head. Your mama named you all after them dudes from the old group Jodeci? I only know because my parents love them, some Jodeci. Yeah, so it was just a good question. You don't have to have an attitude. A white Tahoe screeches to a stop on the other side of the fence. Daddy's Tahoe. His window rolls down. He's in a wife beater and pillow marks zigzag across his face. I pray he doesn't get out because knowing Daddy, his legs are ashy and he's wearing Nike flip-flops with socks. What the hell y'all thinking leaving the house without telling nobody, he yells. The King Lords across the street bust out laughing. Devontae coughs into his fists like he wants to laugh too. 7 and I look at everything but Daddy. Oh, y'all want to act like y'all don't hear me? Answer me when I'm talking to you. The King Lords howl with laughter. Pops, we just came to play ball, Seven says. I don't care. All this stuff going on, y'all leave? Get in this truck. I, I say under my breath, always got to act a fool. What you say, he barks. The King Lords howl louder. I want to disappear. Nothing, I say. Nah, it was something. Tell you what, don't climb the fence. Go round to the entrance, and I bet not beat you all there. He drives off. Oh no. I grab my ball, and Seven and I haul, across the park. They run really fast across the park. The last time I ran this fast, coach was making us do suicides. That's a drill in basketball practice. We get to the entrance as Daddy pulls up. I climb in the back of the truck, and Seven's dumb butt gets in the passenger seat. Daddy drives off. Done y'all lost your minds, he says. People rioting. Damn near calling the National Guard around here. And you all want to play ball? Why you have to embarrass us like that, Seven snaps. I'm so glad I'm in the back seat. Daddy turns towards Seven, not even looking at the road, and growls, You ain't too old. Seven stares ahead. Steam is just about coming off him. Daddy looks at the road again. You got some nerve talking to me like that, because some King Lords were laughing at you? What, you kinging now? Seven doesn't respond. I'm talking to you, boy. No, sir, he bites out. So why you care what they think? You want to be a man so bad, but men don't care what nobody thinks. He pulls into our driveway. Not even halfway up the walkway, I see Mama through the screen on the door in her nightgown, her arms folded and her barefoot tapping. Get in this house, she shouts. She paces the living room as we come in. The question isn't if she'll explode, but when. Seven and I sink onto her good sofa. Where were y'all, she asks, and you better not lie. The basketball court, I mumble, staring at my J's. Mama leans down close to me and puts her hand to her ear. What was that? I didn't hear you good. Speak up, girl, Daddy says. The basketball court, I repeat louder. The basketball court, Mama straightens up and laughs. She said the basketball court. Her laughter stops and her voice gets louder with each word. I'm walking around here worried out of my mind, and all of you all down at the basketball court. Somebody giggles in the hallway. Sakani, go to your room, Mama says without looking that way. His feet thump hurriedly down the hall. I hollered and told you were leaving, I say. Oh, she hollered, Daddy mocks. Did you hear anybody holler, baby? 'Cause I didn't. Mama sucks her teeth. Neither did I. She can wake up to ask for some money, but she can't wake up to tell us she's going in a war zone. It's my fault, Seven says. I wanted to get her out of the house and do something normal. Baby, there's no such thing as normal right now, says Mama. You see what's happening, and y'all were crazy enough to go out there like that? We're going to pause for now as our timer's coming to an end. It's interesting how life in the novel is paralleling life in the real world right now in terms of not wanting to go outside. We will be back tomorrow with some more reading for you. Feel free to read along. If you would like to comment on some of the discussion questions, if we were together, I would be asking, why does Star think the riots are her fault? Do you think it matters whether Khalil was a drug dealer or a King Lord? And what did Lisa learn when Star was born not breathing? That's coming up. So we're going to learn a story about Lisa and Star when Star was born when we get back together again tomorrow. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be back again with another daily virtual reading tomorrow.